remember. I remember. I remember all the fucking things that we used to do when we were up and coming kings. Buying drugs and alcohol when we were underage. Little did we know that shit would never fucking change. I remember when we used to talk by word of mouth. Remember stealing your dad's car to go up out of town. Yeah, we went to Philly to see Genki. Yeah, we went to high speed 103. I remember he gave us some dank weed. We smoked it all and we thought of the past. I couldn't get past the fact that I had to go, or the fact that I had to switch up on the flow, you know. I remember when we used to go to school. I remember when we used to think that we were cool. Remember when they tell us that we would go act a fool. God, I remember when we had the fucking mango pie jewels. Remember when summer meant something, swimming in the pool. Bad baby drive got me acting like I am a fool. God, you know that I miss it, you know that I could go kiss it, cause all I really wanna do is just go off and remember. Every time I think of summertime, I think of hard liquor, fine women, and good times. And of course, I've been thinking of the fucking boys. I remember when we were making all of the noise. Go farther back, yeah, we were just baby boys, little kids just playing with their baby toys. Now I'm grown and I'm built like I just popped some roids. I feel that shit inside my legs, I feel that shit inside my fucking loins. Said I felt that shit inside my fucking loins. So I call my princess and she go off and deploy. Yeah, I know I better go and call my fucking boys, but I fuck it up, I gotta keep the fucking noise. I remember how it used to fucking be. Every time I used to come around, you never see that I was just a motherfucker that was really sad. Now I'm just glad that I had y'all. I remember always being motherfucking bad. Teachers tried to separate us, yeah, we still made them mad. It's gotta be the lack of a dad that I never had. Yeah, you know I hate him, so I beat him with a fucking bat. But I'm better off being who I am, so I gotta say thank you to this motherfucking man, yeah. Would've never met my boys, would've never had a choice, would've never met the girls and never would've had a voice. I remember what I used to fucking think. Wasn't always love a boy, used to have a king. Big titties bent over on the bathroom sink. Nowadays, yeah, you know that's still the missing link. Yeah, you know I really love that motherfucking pink. But fuck it if it ain't love, yeah, that shit is fake. Now I get high and I just stay baked. Wishing shawty would just give me a little cake, but she want love. What's that about? Apparently her head is filled up with that fucking doubt. All I wanna do is just go and change her route and grab your fucking hips and show you what I am about, yeah. Yeah, I just miss when shit was super fucking simple. Wasn't worried about love, about cloud, or the evil, yeah. Sometimes I just feel like I'm Eddie the Eagle. The way I set myself into this life like my name is Evil Knievel. I remember, let me tell you. I remember all the fucking things that we used to do when we were up and coming kings. Buying drugs and alcohol when we were underage. Little did we know that shit would never fucking change. I remember when we used to talk by word of mouth. Remember stealing your dad's car to go up out of town. Yeah, we went to Philly to see Genki. Yeah, we went to high speed 103. I remember he gave us some dank weed. We smoked it all and we thought of the past. I couldn't get past the fact that I had to go, or the fact that I had to switch up on the flow, you know.